scrappy basketball team. And, they put them guards out there and they penetrate and kick, and it can be challenging to guard. They're a very well-coached team. They do a good job sharing the basketball. They play extremely hard, but with that being said, I'm glad our guys stuck with it for 40 minutes. Obviously, we did some good things out there, and we did some bad things out there that we got to clean up, and that's what we got practice for, just to get these guys all on the same page, trying different combinations out there. But was proud of our guys, some of the things they did tonight. I thought we did a better job in the second half of cutting down on the turnovers. Was a little disappointed in the 11 turnovers in the first half and just being careless with the basketball. But I thought we did a much better job in the second half. Thought we made plays for one another a little bit better. We ended up shooting 64% in the second half, 53 from the game. But we got to get back to practice the next couple of days. We definitely got some things that we got to clean up before our season opener on Tuesday. But, just proud of these guys working hard. And, again, we need to go up against somebody different. We've been going up against ourselves for the last month and a half, so it's good to see somebody else out there today.
All right, questions for Chico or Jeremiah?
Hey, Chico.
Hey.
Hey, Chico, how's it going? Just as like an older player on the team, you're coming from South Carolina in the SEC. What'd you like that you saw out of the young guys tonight? Elijah Fisher, Jade Henley, just guys like that who really got a lot of playing time.
All right, feels good because we learn in practice, pushing them every day. Coach Stubbs and myself, honestly, just getting on the young guys, just teaching them what I know, and it felt good to see it show on the court today.
And then how impressed were you just by Fisher's debut here tonight as he came from Texas Tech, kind of just first game exhibition, just to kind of go off the way he did off the bench? What did you like that you saw from him?
Yeah, I liked it all. He was playing physical. He knows his game. He was getting to his spots, and he was putting the ball in the bucket. So good for him.
And then Jeremiah, come from Wyoming. How did you kind of just feel out there on the court tonight, playing in front of the crowd, just kind of making the transition and kind of taking over that center position for the team?
It felt good, just, getting in the jerseys, getting in Wintrust, playing against somebody else, being able to get out there and compete with my teammates. It felt good for the first time.
Jeremiah, you're playing with a lot of new players this year, coming from Wyoming here to DePaul. How much does that take, to step on the court with the players and kind of build a chemistry?
I think it takes a lot. It definitely takes a lot of connectedness, but we put in a lot of work. We put in work all summer, all fall. So I think that we've definitely, done the necessary things to be able to gel. And I think that especially in the second half, we played as a unit, and I feel like we got better throughout that game. So that's all that you can ask for.
Chico, what would be the biggest thing that you take away from an exhibition game like this?
It just feels good to play somebody else. We've been beating each other up in practice. It'll feel good to be in Wintrust, see some fans in the stands, and just going to keep it rolling.
Anything else for the student athletes? All right, you guys are good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for Coach? We can do one question at a time so we can get the mic.
All right, Coach. I'd say biggest takeaway for tonight was Elijah Fisher off the bench. What did you like that you saw out of him, and what is the possibility of him kind of working his way into the starting lineup quickly?
Elijah today's been showed us a lot of what he's been doing in practice. Again, this is a young man that was at Texas Tech last year, played in a very tough league in the Big 12, and what a lot of people don't realize is Elijah Fisher reclassified and went to Texas Tech a year early, so he really should be a true freshman in college. So, he's going to get better and better. So I was proud of his effort defensively. He's got to get more than one rebound. I told him that. So, Elijah Fisher's got the talent where he should be able to get 5 to 7 rebounds a night. But I thought he did a great job defensively. I like his toughness, and I think he'll get better and better as the season goes along.
Stubbs, what did you learn about this team tonight that you didn't know coming in?
You know, I like the way they stuck together. You know, again, you know, that's a very scrappy team to play against, and our guys could have gave in to it a time or two out there. So I just like the way, you know, collectively that our guys stayed together instead of splintering out there when they made a couple runs at us. Because again, it's one of them situations where, you know, this is the Super Bowl for them. They don't have much to lose, and a lot of the pressure can be put on us. So I just like the way our guys stayed together throughout the course of the game.
Hey, Stubbs, how important is it for this team to, you know, stick together on defense, and how do you think they did tonight on the defensive end?
It's very important. That's got to be our identity. We've got to be a team that brings it night in and night out on the defensive end and rebounding the basketball. You know, to hold a team to 40% from 2 and 25% from 3, you're going to give yourself a chance to win. Now, rebounding-wise, we didn't do a good enough job. We've got to do a much better job of not rebounding, but blocking out to go get the rebound. So it starts with blocking out and then going to get the basketball. So that's something that we got to continue to work on.
Caleb Murphy seemed to injure his wrist. Do you have anything about that right now?
I don't. We held him out the second half for precautionary measures. You know, he'll get looked at by the doctors this evening or first thing in the morning, and we'll kind of go from there. But, you know, we didn't want to chance it with him. And it gave Jaden Henley more time at the point. It gave KT Remy some time at the point. It gave Chico some time at the point. So it allowed us to do some some other things, which you want in exhibition games, to give them other guys opportunities.
And then last question from me, just talking about Jaden. I thought he played really well tonight. Can you kind of just speak of just how he looked on defense? But it seemed like he brought a bit of a sense of physicality to this group that this team's kind of missed over the years. He seems like a really physical player who really goes and gets at it.
He does, but, you know, he was at Minnesota. He's coming from playing in the Big Ten, which is a very physical league. So he does bring some physicality to our team. He's got to be a little bit more solid defensively. You know, he got blown by a couple times out there defensively, and we'll go back, we'll watch the film, and he'll get better with that. And, you know, he's a guy that's versatile, that can play multiple positions, that can guard multiple positions. So the more comfortable he gets out there, the better he'll be.
Any other questions? All right. Right back here. Sorry.
Hey, Coach, how's Jalen Terry? He had an ankle issue.
He does. So, you know, he's day to day. He's getting better. He's getting better from when this happened. And Jalen Terry's a tough kid. So as soon as he's able to get out there, he definitely get back out there.
All right, awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.